Well, welcome back to florr, and today I'm going to give you a guide on hell, which is inspired by the Christian version, I'm pretty sure. Like, the one which looks like it could be the subject of a horror movie. So, there's only a few enemies, but each of them are unique, except for the centipede variant. It's just there to exist, I guess. I'm pretty sure the reason why it's added here is that uh, the dev likes having a long boy in every he, he thing, every map. But anyways, Hell Centipede is just Centipede, but more horrific looking. The others are different, except for Spider, of course. But Spider is still a nuisance because it's Spider. What would you expect? I built this build from getting a mythic dice, and inspired by one of my previous builds being a dice wheel. And this build uses clover and maximum luck from talents. You do want the highest chance to crit after all. Anywho, so the thing about hell is that it can be very unpredictable, especially considering that it's a PvP zone. Fun fact, in the before this version of the map, where the thing where there's only one big map for each area instead of multiple segments. Anywho, you can end up like this and be chased by a madman. Or I guess mad flower. So it's always good to sometimes. Anywho, so the thing about the enemy, about the rest of the enemies, which are Hell Wasp and Beetle, is that they're really annoying, especially in higher rarities, and especially Beetle in said higher rarities. And unless if you have really good reaction speed chances are you won't be able to switch to healing soon enough for enemy hell wasps to get you. Oh yeah, hell wasps. They have a shotgun attack. I just wanted to say that. And Hell Beetle can teleport. This teleportation is signaled and they can't change it, while in after it's been initiated. Meaning that it is kind of predictable, but they'll usually teleport to the back of you, or rather predict your movement so that when they do appear, they they literally they can they can catch you by surprise. Yeah. Yeah, and by the way, I'm using a louder microphone, or rather, I adjusted the settings of my microphone. You should be able to hear me clearer this way. And by the way, this is the only area where you can get higher rarity basics. And only higher rarity basics. Unless if you know how to dance to Hell's tune, you could find yourself in a sticky situation. Especially due to Hell Beetle. And by the way, when I said that there were two enemies with unique gimmicks, oops. Just pretend that you didn't see that. I was lying when I said there were only two other enemies, because there's such thing as gamblers. And also the other two enemies, but I'm talking about enemies with unique gimmicks. All these enemies also have above average stats, other than their speed stat. It also hell wasps as projectiles, which are probably below average because they fire so many. Anywho, gambler. They're the newest addition to Hell, and they are very annoying because they use petals. More specifically, the petals that you can obtain in Hell and Clover, which boosts dice. In short, mm, this isn't for this map isn't for the faint of heart. Not only are the enemy designs really horrifying, but also, oh, their power is very, yeah. And don't forget the fact that you also have to deal with other flowers. And by the way, fun fact: the Devil's Advocate achievement also counts your gamblers killed in that uh, run or something. Because they're basically flowers that succumbed to gambling. Anywho, I feel they could potentially be one of the most powerful enemies, but considering their choices of weaponry, yeah, they aren't the best. They can get the best of you though, especially when a mythic one crits your face. Anywho, also make sure that you use pincer. Any rarity will work, but preferably use a good rarity. Your highest rarity one. It's a it's very good. Not only does it slow down enemies that not only does it slow down mobs so that you can deal with them or run away, but it also can be used as a skill shot. Right? Because if you land one on an enemy, you flower, they're in for a rough time, safe to assume. Even if you're not hunting flowers, it's better to use a slot on pincer or other stalling petals like jelly. Because even if the enemy does catch up to you after a while, especially apparent with hell beetles due to their funny teleportation, the enemies can also ooh, ooh, you'll have enough damage on them that you'll usually be able to win that interaction. Plus, when worst comes to worst, you can always deal with them. You can always just run away. Yeah. Yeah. See you in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe for more. Bye.